Hi guys, if you are joining me today, today's live is about global career scholarship. um, I know you asked me a lot of questions in my comment section, but today I decided to do this live to answer a lot of your questions. Oh, why is the screen like this? Give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better now. Okay. Yes, so please let me know your questions and I am going to answer all the questions that you have, okay? Yeah, I think it's better now. All right. But before, I know some of you haven't joined yet, but before you join, let me first talk about this question. Okay, somebody asked me about is it compulsory to convert the GPA? Well, it is compulsory. Okay, it is compulsory to convert the GPA. Well, you can't submit your transcript in its original state if it's not in CGPA version. Okay, so like you have to go to Scholaro or west.org and then like translate the GPA, convert the GPA, the results to CGPA. Okay, that's how you're supposed to do it. And as I said, you can visit Scholaro or west.org to do that. They have stated that also in the application guidelines, so you can find that there as well. Second question, do I have to authenticate my parents' ID? Okay, your parents' IDs are make copies of them and then attach it to your birth certificate, which you have authenticated. That's how you're supposed to do it. There is no need to authenticate your parents' IDs. All right, just leave it like that. Just make copies and add it to your birth certificate. As I said, your birth certificate can serve as your citizenship approval and citizenship proof, and also the relationship between you and your parents, since your parents' names are named in the birth certificate. And then you just add your parents' IDs just to show their identification and the proof of their citizenships. You don't have to authenticate your parents' IDs. Okay. I hope that question is answered finally. And number 3, some people always ask me which track is better. Like, is the university track better or is the embassy track better? Well, I have tried both before. As I told you earlier, I tried the scholarship 3 times before I was able to get it. So the first time I went through the university track, I didn't get it. Second time I went through the embassy track, I didn't get it. And then finally I went through the university track again, and then I finally got it. So it depends. Okay, it depends. Just go with your gut. Go with which one you feel is better for you. Okay, don't be like, oh, I think this one is better or that one is better. If you want to go the university track route, you can go to that one, but before that, I think you should contact the coordinator in your university and just ask them questions about the program, if you're eligible, and like just get acquainted with them. Okay, that's how you're supposed to do it. So there isn't any better track. Okay, both are good. It all depends on your luck and your documents. Okay, how high your documents are. Hello, I'm your new subscriber. Can I ask what school are you in right now in your course? Okay, I am in Donga University in Busan, and I am doing fine art in Western painting. That is my major. So I did art in Ghana and I decided to do my master's here in Korea. Yeah, that's what I do right now. Yeah, if you have more questions, you can leave them and I will answer them for you. Thank you so much for commenting. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, none of the tracks are better, like, are not good. They are all good. Okay, sorry. I'm a bit tired right now, so my thinking is not really good, but it's okay. All right. I'm just gonna do my best in this life. I know you guys need a lot of answers. That is why, like, today I decided to do this live for you, just for you. So please, wherever you are, come and join the live, okay? Yeah, so just go with your guts, okay? Sit down and think, oh, which one do I think is better for me? But usually I think for the embassy track, if you are in the science and engineering, it is the best place for you. And if you are in like communication, media, and in arts, I think the university track is best for you. So just look at your documents and what you are bringing to the table, and then you can just go through whichever track that you feel is better for you. All right. Yeah, so I'm applying for GKS grant for the first time. I'm afraid of losing what. Okay. Oh, don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid. Just be confident and apply, okay? Apply. It won't kill you, okay? Don't be scared. Like, with confidence, prepare all your documents. That is why, like, I made these videos. I make videos on YouTube just to help people who are finding it difficult to go about how to apply for the scholarship. I know it's very complicated in some parts. When I also started, it was just like that, and I kept looking for people to ask them how I should go about it, and I think only two people gave me like detailed direction as to what to do. Yeah, hello. As the detailed direction as to what to do. Okay, so don't be afraid. All right, like, do it. If you want to do it, do it. Are you applying for undergraduate or graduate studies? Can you please let me know? Either way, if you're applying for undergrad or graduate, I think you should uh, prepare your documents in advance. Prepare your documents in advance before the scholarship time is due. Okay, if you prepare a document in advance, you don't have to rush to do everything. You can just patiently arrange your documents and then submit to either the embassy or the university track. Next one, can I apply if my CGPA is below 2.6 out of the 4.0 scale, or 80% on the 100% scale? So yeah, I think you can apply for it, but if you don't have a GPA up to the standard GPA that they gave, you can ask your school to write a letter showing that you are part of the top 20% students in your class. Okay, like you are in the top 20. That you can also use for for applying. Okay, you don't have to have the 80% cutoff points. You can get a letter from your school showing that you have, like, you were part of the 20% top students in your class. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know I have to reply. I know how hard it is. So, like, I have to reply your questions all the time, you guys. I know how hard it is. All right. Next one is, this is for my people in West Africa, like Ghana, Nigeria, and others. Do I have to add my WASI results or NECO results to my transcript? Can I apply without an IELTS certificate? Yes, you can. I applied without IELTS or TOPIC. I applied without both of them. I simply collected English proficiency letter from my university just to show that I did my education in English. That's what I did. Yeah. So you don't have to have IELTS. You can just apply without that. Okay. All right. Yeah, can I wait, do I have to add my WASI results or NECO results? Yes. So I don't really know what NECO results is because I'm not from Nigeria, but the person who asked me this question said NECO is similar to WASI. So I asked some undergraduate about this question, and they told me that They used the testimonial as their graduation certificate, and they used their report cards from the first semester to the last semester in their high school to like to show as a transcript. So the last, the final semester, you don't write exam in school. You write either WASI or the NECO exams. Yeah. So you use those results as the final year report card, and then you go to Scholaro or West.org and then log in the final results, and it will give you Novdeck. Aha. Oh yes, yes, of course. You can use that. You can use that. Yeah, if it's not deck, then you can use that. You just have to use it as your final results, okay? Final transcripts, like your final transcript, and then you go to Scholaro, upload all those results, and then it will convert it into GPA for you, okay? And then, like when you're all done, then it does the CGPA for you. My principal says she can't give me a transcript, that it belongs to the school. Oh my god. If you have your report cards, just use that. Like you can go to Scholaro, upload those results, and then it will convert to GPA for you. And when you are done, print out the form from Scholar or West.org, and then you take it to your school for them to stamp it like a certified true copy, and then you use that to do your authentication and use it to apply. Okay, but why is your principal doing that? Oh my god. What is a transcript? What is a transcript? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, next thing is, oh yeah, someone asked me how should he or she submit a portfolio. Yes, so with a portfolio, it depends on your university. Okay, it depends on your university. So for in my case, before I applied, I asked my university how they wanted me to present my portfolio, and they told me to print it out and put them in a file. So that's what I did. I printed them out and put it in a file and added it to the scholarship documents, and I sent it to my university. Yes, what other things beside academic achievements will increase my chances of winning the scholarship? Well, if you have IELTS or topic, I think that can also increase your chances. And like most of it all is your essay. Okay, most of it all is your essay. Your essay has to be like convincing, like show them that you really need the scholarship and you are not going to waste their money or their time if they give you the scholarship. Okay, show them your abilities, your strength, what you can do, and how much you hold for the future. Okay, if they give you the scholarship, and how much you're going to promote the Korean culture also. Okay. I started working on my personal statement and study plan from April. Can you review my personal statement and study plan? Where can I send? Instagram Wanda. Right now I'm busy, but you can send it to my Instagram. Yeah, if you have my Instagram, you can send it over there. When I'm free, I will check it for you before, probably before August. Yeah, I can check it for you when I'm free. She says if I get a copy from a cafe, it could be a fraud. Ugh. What is wrong with your principal? Why? I will ask my undergraduate friends, but I think even if you do it online, it is not fraud. Which kind of fraud is she talking about? Like Scholaro is like a certified place where you can translate your transcript, and then you just take it back to her. She has to compare it if it's right or not, and then she just stamps it for you. I'm applying for fashion design major. Oh, okay. Then your portfolio should also be very good. Okay, your portfolio should also be very good. Like when you're making your portfolio for your fashion design works, let it be like superb. Okay. Yeah, hello. Aha. So moving on. Yeah, the portfolio, as I did, I just printed it, put it in a file, and then added it to the scholarship document. The first time I applied for the scholarship, I applied to SNU, and for them they made me put it on a pen drive and then sent it to them. I did my personal statement last year. I'll send you mine. I'm going to do my international passport by June. I'm applying for business administration. Oh, okay. Well, if you know my Instagram, you can just leave it there. Okay, I'll check it when I am free. Okay, yeah, work on the portfolio. The portfolio is very important. Okay, that is your major, so you have to show them something superb so that they will give you this opportunity. Yeah, so can I, somebody also asked, can I apply online? No, this scholarship, you cannot apply for it online. You have to do everything physically. That's why they give you the forms. Okay, you have to apply physically and submit it to the school. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Unfortunately, you can't apply online. You have to submit everything in person. Mm, yeah. Next thing is, if I don't get selected maybe this year, can I reapply? Yes, you can reapply. Of course, you can reapply as long as you want to until you get the scholarship. Okay. Only people like us who have already gotten the scholarship are not eligible to reapply for the scholarship. Okay. Guys, please like the live, okay? Like the live and share so that other people can join the live and I'll get more views, please. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Please, how long does it take to receive your international passport? Are you in Ghana? Are you in Ghana or Nigeria? I really can't tell. For Ghana, I know like probably 1 month. Yeah, if you apply early, you get it within 1 month. Mm, which type? Which of the type B universities would you recommend to apply the acceptance rate to? Well, type B. Nigeria. Then I really can't tell because I am from Ghana, so but I think probably it will take like a month for you to get your passport. Okay, so for the type B schools, I think all of them are good. Like you don't have to all of them, they have great acceptance rates. Yeah. All of them, like in Daegu University, Donga University, um which one again? Daejeon University. Yeah, yeah. Like all of them, I think all of them are good. So you can just apply for any of them, all right? It is just that the type A universities are so competitive. So for me, the third time I was applying, I said, no, I am not going near the type A universities. No, this time I'm going straight to the type B universities. That's exactly what I did. And I was able to get the scholarship. Yes, as I was saying, like if you don't get selected this year, you can reapply for the scholarship, all right? Until you get it. Next one is about extracurricular certificates and awards. So this part too is not compulsory, but if you have them, they can increase your chances, like awards and extracurricular activities like volunteering and courses online. Yeah, you can add them just to increase your chance. I wrote my personal statement on a sheet of paper, so do I type it on the form then? Yes, please, you have to type everything and print it out and submit. The only thing you use your hand to do is to sign. Okay, you type everything, print it out, and then you sign. Okay, and then you post it to the embassy or the university, whichever track you're going with. Yes, so as I said, the extracurricular activities, certificate and awards, it is not compulsory. You can add that or you can remove that. Okay, but if they are there, they increase your chances, right? Do I have to authenticate my passport? No, you don't have to authenticate your passport. Okay, you don't have to. The passport, you don't have to authenticate it. If when you're authenticating your documents, obviously you might use your national identification card or your passport to do it. So there is no need to authenticate your passport. And even adding your passport to the document is not compulsory. All right, you can add the passport afterwards. Yeah, you can add the passport afterwards when you get the scholarship later. You can just submit your passport then, but for now, if you want, you can add it. If you want, you can just remove it. Yeah. next thing is about the letter of recommendations. Yes. So if you are, what if we have topic level 1 and submit to university interview round? No. Don't worry about them interviewing you in Korean or in English. I mean, if you have topic level 1, add it. Okay, it increases your chance. That doesn't mean you know how to speak in Korean. Level 1 is they know what topic level 1 is, and they're not going to ask you to speak in Korean. Maybe they will just ask you to just maybe introduce yourself in Korean, so you can just write that and memorize that in advance, just in case they ask you something like that. Okay. I chose Hanyang University and Kyunghee University from Taipei and Kyung. I would advise you to choose only one Type A university, and then choose 2 Type B universities. That will increase your chances. Okay. I don't know what your GPA is, but I think it's best if you choose 1 Type A and 2 Type B universities, so that increases your chances. Because some people choose like only Type A universities, and they pass the NID round, and now when it gets to what do you call it, the university round, when they send their documents to the university, they are like, all the universities reject them. So we have those cases also. So it's best to choose maybe 2 Type A's and 1 Type B, or 2 Type B's and 1 Type A. But I would always advise that you take 2 Type B's and 1 Type A. Can you please tell us more about Korean university syllabus difficulty, exam difficulty, and how do they give you marks, like 30% extracurricular? But what do we need to do here, like presentation? For me, I'm a graduate student, so most of whatever I do is presentations, reports, writing, and I'm an arts major also, so like I have practical courses also. So that's how the syllabus is. So presentation has marks, and attendance, yes, they give I think 30% for attendance and class activities, and then exam. Usually, as in some schools, when you're a graduate student, you write exam for the science and engineering students, but for arts, sometimes you write, sometimes, but most of the time we do it in the form of report. Yeah, we write reports. That's what we do. Next one, I have no outstanding academic achievement. I have 3.5 GPA. Can I win if I write my essays well? 3.5 GPA out of 4.0. If that is the case, then you have like a good chance. Like, people with 2.8 GPA, 2.6 are able to get it. So you are not far from it at all. Please, you can apply for it definitely. As for the essay, it's like unconditionally, you have to write it very, very well. How does the embassy interview work? Well, if you pass the document round, they send you an email that they are going to interview you. So if you are close to the embassy, they would invite you to come to the embassy. And from what I heard, during the embassy interview, it's like 3 candidates sitting there, and they ask the 3 of you the same question consecutively, and then you all answer, and I think they choose the best one. Because today's topic 93rd result announced, then I'm scared because website was crashed and not showing my result. Oh no, don't worry. It's because a lot of people wrote topic. It happens, all right. I'm sure by now it should be okay. You should go and check again. It's because people write topic a lot in April. Yeah, last year it happened to me when I was checking my results. Yeah, I don't understand reports means. So report is like writing an essay kind of thing, about a topic. So your professor will give you a topic, maybe write about 20th century contemporary art. Yes, something. So they give you a topic, and then you write an essay about it. Okay, so that is what we call a report. Yeah. So just go back and check the website. I'm sure by now you'll be able to check it. So I don't get it. What do you mean by so without seeing what, please? Yes, so as I was talking about the letter of recommendation, my mom and dad aren't together, and I've heard, can I forge an age? No, please don't forge anything. Like, ah, wait, don't you have your dad's? So you can't contact him at all because you really have to contact him. But if that's the case, I think you can email NIED to find out what you can do about that, because I haven't heard of that case before. I mean, we have to prepare reports like by the help of referring to books. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. The report, you do it at home. You do it by your own, and then you submit it to the professor through email, or if he wants you to print and bring, you do that. So you use books, the internet to write your report, cite the citations, and then submit it through email or through print. Yes, high acceptance rate means high chance of selection. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's not easy studying in Korea. Okay, it's not easy at all. But Jesus, it's not easy, but we can do it. Especially those of us studying in Korean, it's not easy at all. But if you have studied the language before, and the more you hear it, like, you start getting used to it. My aunt, who is a lawyer, says I can just go to the court and do an age declaration for them. Okay, if you can do that, if your aunt is a lawyer and she said you can do that, then I think you can do that. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Dongso is a good school. It's a good school. I think it's a private school. Dongatu is a private school, but they have high acceptance rates, so you can apply for that. Is Chongbuk National University a good university for? I don't really know about Chongbuk University. You know, for me, I do art, so I don't really look into other majors. Yes, but I'm telling you, all the universities here in Korea are good. Whether they are in type A or type B, they are all very good. So go for any of them. Okay. Yes. So about the what is it called? Letter of recommendation. For the letter of recommendation, as I said, if you're applying for the university track, you can just let your recommender write one, put it in an envelope, and then sign. Okay, and then you add that to your documents. But if you are applying for the embassy track, you have to have 4 copies of your recommendation letter. So when you tell your professor to, or your teacher to write the recommendation for you, ask him to, after writing the original one, he should make 3 copies, sign all of them, and then put them in one envelope and sign across the flap, and then return all of them to you. Okay. All right. The scholarship allowance. Well, if you don't have to send money back home, it's enough. But for some of us, we have to send money back to people in our country. So sometimes it's a bit difficult. But if you are able to manage money well, I think it's going to be enough. They recently increased it a little bit, but yeah, we'll take it like that. Next one is, how has it been living in Korea? Well, when I first came here, it was, well, because I think I watched K-drama and I was following K-pop for a long time, so it wasn't really unfamiliar to me. It was just different how people move here. You know, in Africa, it's like everybody is in everybody's business. You see someone, you can say hi, oh, how are you? But here, it's like everybody's minding their own business. You move, I move. That's how it is. In an elevator, we don't even look at each other. We are all just standing in it like this, pressing our phone. In the subway, wherever, unless you know the person, and then the person will talk to you. That's how it is. But it's not easy living here. Sometimes, especially as an African, when you're working, people stare at you. Some people will come up to you, and some of them are very nice. They'll come up to you and ask you, especially when I wear wigs like this, they think it's my hair. So they come to me and they're like, oh, your hair is nice, can I please touch it, and all those things. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, but I mean, I feel that they are just curious about it, so I just allow them to touch it. Yeah, but it's not easy, and it's not so difficult living here. Okay, when you come, you get used to the place. Yeah. Do you live in Busan? Yes, I live in Busan. My university is in Busan, so right now I live in Busan. Yeah. I used to live in Seoul for 1 year, but I moved here because I had to start my master's degree. I did my language school in Seoul, and then I now moved here for my master's degree. But now, when you, in case you choose a school in Busan, you are going to do your language school in Busan. Okay. Next one. Can I go to a cafe and print a copy of letter recommendation and get my principal to sign it? Yeah, if that's possible. I mean, it depends on how you guys want to do it. Yeah, so you can do it anyhow that you want to do it. If he's going to sign and put in an envelope and sign across, then I mean, it doesn't matter where you're going to sign, where you're going to print the letter of recommendation. I love your fashion style. Thank you so much. I think if I wasn't an artist, I would have been a fashion designer. Maybe I'll add that to my list of careers. Yeah, I really know how to design clothes. Yeah, actually my younger sister is a fashion designer, so maybe in the future I will collaborate with her to come out with a collection. Yeah. How about dormitory free? I don't live in the dorm anymore. When I was doing language school, I used to live in the dorm because it was compulsory. Until you get topic 3, you cannot move out of the dormitory. So if in case you get topic 3, then you can go and live outside. But I lived in the dorm for 1 year during my language school. So when I was done with that and I came here, I moved into the studio apartment. This is a studio apartment. Okay, it's expensive. Yes, I think I used to pay like 210,000 won in Seoul for the dormitory, but now I pay like 300,000 won for the 1 room per month. That is excluding utilities. I have to also pay for utilities also. So actually getting a place to stay in Korea is not cheap. It depends on where you live. I think when you're living in the countrysides, for there the prices are moderate, but in places like Busan, Daejeon, Seoul, especially Seoul is really expensive. So if you're going for a school in Seoul, please think twice. I want to apply for the masters next year. Can I get your I think I'm doing the guidance through the videos that I'm posting. Yeah, unless you have like further questions, you can please leave them here, or you can leave them in my Instagram DM and I'll reply whenever I'm free. But as you have gotten me here now, I think it is the best time to ask me for all your questions. Or if you don't have them now, later on you can leave them in my Instagram DM and I'll reply. And sometimes too, I think I'll be doing other lives on TikTok also. So yeah. Which university do you attend? I attend Dongga University. Dongga University in Busan. Yes. Is it hard to get a job as a GKS scholar? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. But here the best way to get a job is to be able to speak their language very, very well. If you're able to speak their language, that is it. Okay, if you have topic level 4 and higher, then you will get a job. I pray you get through it. Oh, amen. I am going to. I am so optimistic. I never give up. Can I ask how you authenticated your certificate in Ghana? Yes. So the first step was for my degree certificate and transcript. I used original transcripts because for my school they are able to issue like 3 copies or 4 copies, depends on how much you pay for it in the school. So I used one original transcript and I made photocopies of my degree certificate and I got my university to certify it like as a true copy. Then I sent it to the judicial court in Accra. Yes, judicial court in Accra. And then I did the first step. Then afterwards, I took it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and I did the second step. And for the judicial court, I was able to get it the same day, but like after 5 hours. For the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, it took 3 weeks. Yeah, it took 3 weeks before I was able to get my documents. Then afterwards, immediately I collected it, I went straight to the Korean embassy to do the consular confirmation. Now, before, in the Korean embassy, they could just do the authentication right there and then give it back to you. But now they have made it, I think, when you apply for the confirmation, it takes a day or two before you are able to get it. How long was the process? I think it took like a month for me to do everything. So if you are going to apply for the scholarship, I advise that you do it in advance. It doesn't matter if you do it even 6 months before. It doesn't expire. The confirmation, the consular confirmed document doesn't expire. So you can even do it a year before and it wouldn't be a problem. But when you make it, please make scanned copies of them and keep them in your Google Drive, because later on when you get a scholarship and you're going to apply for a visa, they will ask you for like a copy of a consular confirmed transcript or certificate. Yes. How many hours did you study every day to get your topic level, and how long it took? How many attempts did you give? As for the hours, like in my language school, we went to class from 9 to 1. So like for classes we spent 4 hours. Yes, 4 hours with 40 minutes break. So you stay in a class, study. When you come back, you have lots of homeworks to do, and then you have to study the textbook maybe a day before you go to class. And usually for me, I usually wanted to prepare myself before I went to class, so I always reviewed whatever we were going to do the next day before we go to class, so that like I know exactly what the teacher is talking about, because learning a language is not easy. It's not easy at all. And when it comes to topic, we didn't start topic until I think January, but we did topic level 1. In my university they were really strict but the teachers were so nice. Yes, so we did topic 1 first. So when I wrote topic 1, I had 194 out of 200. Yeah, and so I had like a high level in topic 1. That was topic 2. Then when I wrote topic 2, the first time I got topic level 3. So I had already gotten the pass mark for the topic, but then I wanted topic 5, not topic 3 or 4. So I wrote topic how many times? January, April, May, July. Yes, I wrote it 4 times. But on my second time I got topic 5. Yes, second, third, fourth. Yeah, I got topic 5. Yeah. Actually, very soon it will expire, so I have to write again, and I've not been really studying Korean for now, but I have to go back and study. Do you need to authenticate documents when you get to Korea? Do you advise carriers to carry copies to Korea? How many original copies of what exactly? This is why I said make scanned copies of the consular confirmed documents. Okay, especially with your birth certificate, your degree certificate, and your transcripts. Yes, like make scanned copies and put them there, because later on when you are applying for a change of visa, you are going to use that. It doesn't expire. They don't need the original consular confirmed document when you get here. You have to just make a copy of that and then use it to apply for a change of visa later. That's what I did. Sorry. In your university, you're in there partiality. No. The staff in my university are so nice. Like there is no partiality. They are actually extra nice to the foreign students. They are actually very, very nice to us, and they are so patient. Like they know that their language is so difficult for us to understand, so they are extra patient with us. Really, like they are so nice. I am so happy that I came to my university, even though it is hard to study in Korean. But as I'm here, there is no partiality. No, not that I have seen though, but in my department, there is absolutely no partiality. Yes. What mistakes do students make when preparing for GKS? For me, I think the first time I rushed my essay. Yeah, I rushed my essay. That was the mistake I made. So, and it's like I didn't really prepare my portfolio well. And I just have to say, maybe I wasn't mature when it comes to applying for the scholarship. So I made a lot of mistakes, I think. Yeah, especially with the essay. Yeah, yeah. I know you are busy. Thank you for making time to answer and give us heads up. Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for joining the live also and for liking the live. Yes. Do you face any discrimination or racism outside your university? Not really, not really, not really. Just that sometimes when you're walking, they stare at you. But for me, I don't really look at that. Like, if you stare at me, I stare back at you. So it doesn't really bother me. And sometimes when you take the bus and they don't sit by you, don't be offended. Sometimes they are just shy because they feel you might speak English to them and they wouldn't be able to answer. Yeah, so sometimes it's like that. It's not because they don't like you or something. Yeah, Koreans are homogeneous. They think in a certain way. So if you're a foreigner to them. Yes. Obviously, some people face racism, but it's not really like dominant here. So don't be scared to come here. I think, as I said in my other video, what really was so strange to me was when they spit around. They really spit around a lot, but I mean, it's something that is normal here. Some of them smoke, and so that is what drives them to spit. Yeah. Which sign or alert will notify that you are going to be selected by an ID and I really can't answer this question. I really can't. Sometimes it depends on the quota in your country. So if you have a high number of quota, the level of what's it called? The percentage of you getting selected is high. And sometimes too, if your quota is low, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's why I said just keep positive thoughts. Keep positive thoughts and be sure that you're going to get selected. Usually when you're selected by the university and they send your documents to NIND, it's like almost there, like 70% you're going to get it. But sometimes it happens that you're not able to get it. So I got some of my documents. All I need now is my license. Okay, all right. If you're applying for undergrad, yes, it begins in September, and I think if you're going for the university track, all the universities have different deadlines. So some of them might end, their deadline might end in October ending. Yeah, so don't worry. How many hours do you sleep usually? I have heard students don't get time to sleep because of pressure. During language school, I didn't sleep well. Sometimes I could sleep like 2 a.m. and then wake up at 6:30. Yeah, sometimes I could sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 6:30 just to study. And that has actually affected me right now that I'm doing my master's. Like now it is stuck with my body. So I am forcing my body to sleep better nowadays. Yes. Well, I don't let that pressure overwhelm me sometimes. Unless I have like a lot of work to do, then I am going to stay up and do it. But I don't really stress myself. Are you saying you don't need extra copies of your authenticated certificate after getting the scholarship and the scan? Yes, the scan copies are enough. But if you feel that you want to make extra, some of my friends did that and then they brought that to Korea, but they ended up still using just the scan copies. But just to be on the safer side, you can definitely do it again and then bring them to Korea. But when you do the first one, please be sure to make scanned copies. I was having a negative thought when I was trying to prepare my documents. Like, would they accept me? What if I fail? No, don't think of that. As I said, like, just apply. Now, how many hours do you sleep? I think the highest I sleep is like 7 hours. My body is so bad right now. Like my body doesn't like sleeping anymore. Yeah. So I force myself to sleep for 7 hours. But the least that I sleep could be 4 hours. Yeah. I'm not an early bird, but trust me, I'll change it when I get ready. Of course, you are going to change. Nobody is going to tell you to change. Oh, you are going to change. Do you know if GKS has any support for scholars with dependents? No, they don't have that kind of support. They have support for only you, the scholar. So if you're going to bring anybody into Korea, that will be your own from your own pocket. Yes. How do you take care of your hair? Because I also have long hair. This is not my hair, this is a wig. It's a wig, but then my real hair is as long as up to, I think, here, yeah, up to here. So it is still difficult to manage it, but I don't go to the salon here. I don't go to the salon because they won't understand my hair. They don't know how to style black people's hair, so there is no need to waste my time. And going to the what's it called, the salon is very expensive here. Yeah, it's very expensive, especially when you're going to do braids or do weaves in African. They have some African salons around. It's just a few, and they are super expensive, I'm telling you. So if you are coming here, I just think you should learn to do your own hair. I think, where are you from, please? Yadav, please, where are you from? Before you come to Korea, please learn how to do your own hair. Like, don't depend on the salon. Oh, India. I had some language school classmates from India. They all did their own hair. Like, they will wash, dry, and then style it and go to class. Unless, like, it is extra long. Some of them went to the salon to cut it and then style it. I mean, for you, I think they won't be so stressed with your hair. But for us, our hair is like afro-like kind of hair. So it's a bit difficult for them to style. I converted my grades into GPA, blah blah blah, and it's because in my country, India close to me. Percentage, can I mention GPA percentage? When you, this, actually your GPA is okay, it's good. So when you are doing the filling in the GPA side, you know, there is the last part shows you the percentage out of 100, so you can mention that percentage at that side. Yes, when you're filling the form. Watch some videos that if you're coming to Korea, you should bring wigs, comb, extra foodstuffs. Don't worry about wigs. Don't worry about wigs. You can leave the wigs in Nigeria and then come to Korea. I got this from Shein. It's actually affordable and the quality too is good. It's synthetic hair and it's like a T-part lace wig, but the quality is good. So you can get your wigs, better ones even here on Shein. Okay. Don't bring a lot of clothes when you're leaving Nigeria to Korea. Don't bring a lot of clothes, else it will just add to the weight of your bag. I think food is like food that you know you won't get in Korea. Pack that in your bag, and like skincare and all those things. Because for me, when I came here, when my skincare products finished, and then I started using the Korean skincare things, because my skin wasn't used to that, it started getting irritated. So as you can see on my face, I have, right now it's actually gone. Like, I've really suffered with my skin since I came here, but now it's looking better as time is going on. Later on, I'm going to do a video on the things to bring to Korea when the final list is announced for those who are going to come. I'm going to make a video about that, the things to bring and the things not to bring. Since I know how to braid hair and also my hair, I'm sure I'll have, yes, that is the spirit. You should do your own hair. Don't think about going to the salon when you come here. It's very expensive. What suggestions would you give to others to bring to prepare for the language school aside learning Hangul? If you are studying, the Hangul is the basic. I mean, Hangul is just the o, na, ma, those things. Those are the simplest. So you should learn how to read. Just be reading Korean, like, dialogues, just to get yourself, your mouth and your speaking used to how to pronounce words. Also learn basic grammar in Korean. let me suggest this book for you, Korean from Zero. Go and get that book, Korean from Zero. That book is actually very good for beginners. So you can learn the Hangul, you can learn basic grammar, also how to count in Korean, how to just say basic sentences in Korean. So you can go with that also. I have select. You have been selected. Okay, when will it come? No. It will come in the final week of June, ending of June. That's when they will release it. I know how you're feeling right now. I know how you're feeling. Like sometimes you are there, you feel this, like this in you, like scared. You feel this heat in your stomach. I know how hard it is, but very soon you will get the result and you'll be free. Okay. Thank you so much for the book suggestion. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Sometimes you are sleeping and you get that feeling, like all of a sudden you just wake up and you're like, God, am I going to get this scholarship? But just keep positive thoughts. As I said, like, say to yourself, I'm going to get it. 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 Okay, and you are going to get it. Yeah. So I think I have answered some of the questions from the comment section, but if you have more, let me know before we end the live. I'm gonna stay here for maybe extra 30 minutes. So if you have more questions, you can definitely ask them and I'm gonna answer them before I leave the live. I actually just came back from class, but I know I have to do this for you guys, so I do have reactions from using different skincares. That's why I don't worry much. Okay. All right, that's good. Well, in case you come here and you can't get your skincare products from here, you can just start using one of the Korean their products are good. Your skin just has to get used to it. The anxiety level associated with GKS is something else. I know, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Like sometimes you are sleeping and you get scared, like you just jump out of the bed. You're like, oh my God, what is happening? I know how hard it is. It's crazy. Like yes, achievements can give you more points. Yeah, even though it's not guaranteed, but it definitely can just convince the people who look at the forms to give you the opportunity. I have not traveled with subway in my entire life. I just traveled by bus. Is it difficult? I'm glad someone is asking me this question. Yeah. So in Ghana too, I never traveled on a subway before. So when I came here at first, always like somebody had to hold me in the subway. Like I always felt like I was falling down. So the trick to standing in the subway is like when you're standing, don't put your legs together. Like open your legs like a stand at ease position. Yeah, and then hold there are bars in there, so you hold it. Sometimes when you hold the bars, it still throws you off. I have fallen down in the subway before. It was really embarrassing. But I had to laugh it off. Because it was really embarrassing on that day. Yeah, but I think the more you take it, the more you get used to it. And when you get here at first, finding your way around the subway is something else. In Korea, everything we do is on the phone. Like everything is an app. So you have to use the app to do everything. All right. When you get to the subway, sometimes it's easy to get lost. So yeah, you have to, when you come, you have to just find your way around all of that and you'll be fine. I got this thought sometimes, like when I get selected for them, I might say rubbish because of fear. No. You shouldn't be afraid when you're going for the scholarship, for the interview. That's why I made all the videos about the interview, like questions to expect. When is the earliest one? For me, when I got the scholarship, when it was time for me to come, it depends on your university. So your university can say that between maybe 20th and 30th, I guess, from 20th to 30th, choose a day that you want them to book a flight for you. So for me, I chose 23rd, and so I arrived in Korea on 24th. Yeah, 24th in the evening, because it took 17 hours to move from Ghana to Korea, because we had to stop also in Ethiopia before we got here. Yes. When okay, falling down from the subway, I'm telling you, if you are in Seoul and you take the bus also, you might fall down in the bus. The bus is worse. The bus is worse. Like, you have to, but the subway is faster. That is the best part. The subway is faster than the bus. How did you manage to stop? It's very fast. You will get used to it when you come here. You get used to it. I know that it's hard, but you will get used to it. My God, living in Korea is something else. It is something else. But now I don't really take the subway. I take the bus, because the bus stop is closer to where I live. The subway is far. It's very far from where I live. But the bus is closer, so I usually take the bus, even though it's longer. It takes long to get to where you want to get to, and sometimes you feel nauseous, like when you stay on the bus for a long time, it keeps throwing you around, go forward, you come back, and all those things. Yes. Do you know if the university can allow a new scholar to stay outside the dormitory without a... Yeah, some universities have that option. They can allow you to stay outside. Some universities have that option. Of course, they have that option. So it depends. Before you come, you can talk to the coordinator and ask the coordinator if you can stay outside. But I'm gonna advise you, like, the best way is to please stay in the dorm, okay? Because when you come at first, you don't know anywhere, and getting a place to stay in Korea is something else. You have to sign a deposit. You have to go and register the deposit, register the house, register the where you are staying, your address, and all those things. And you can't do all those things without the D4 visa. So when you come, you have to apply for a D4 visa. So maybe second semester, but for the first semester, I would advise you to stay in the dorm. Because when you come, you don't have any money. They're not going to give you your scholarship right when you get here. It will take like 2 months before you get your scholarship money. So I would advise you to stay in the dorm. How hard is their exam? Their, what's it called? Their topic exam or my master's degree exam? Which one are you talking about? How many years do they need to qualify? Are you talking about undergrad or graduate students? Please let me know. Master's degree exam. Last semester I wrote one, but the professor made us do it like an open book exam. So you could bring your laptop or your phone just to translate into Korean, because he said we should write the exam in Korean. So you could bring your phone or your laptop to research and then translate also. So it wasn't that difficult. As long as you know what you want to write about, it wasn't difficult. Yes. I mean, they know we don't know how to speak Korean properly, so let me see for the age. Yes, so if you're applying for undergrad, you must be under 25 years old, born after March 1st, 1999 to be eligible. And for master's degree, I think you should be under 40 years old. Yes, that is it. How many? University exam is, it depends. As I said, some schools, like the engineering and science students, they write difficult exams. I also write sometimes, but for me, my professors make me do it in like open book style, so it's not so difficult. Oh my God. In general, what advice do you give foreign students to have good working relationship with professors, especially for science students who work in lab? You should be hardworking. Yes, the lab professors really like students who are hard working. And if you are able to work very hard for the professor, like write papers, review papers, after your GKS, they can even let you stay and do your PhD. They will pay for it. They can give you a professor scholarship after you are done with GKS. Yes. I watched the video where a foreign girl got lost after taking a bus. No, you don't get lost in Korea. You can just go to the map and then find your way back to where you're going to. It's not difficult. Unless, of course, you don't have Wi-Fi outside. That is when you have difficulty. But if you have Wi-Fi outside and you can check your phone, you just find your way back. Yes, I cook at home. I usually cook during the weekend and then I put it in the fridge and like I eat it on a daily basis. On days that I feel like I'm tired of my own food, then I order junk food like burger or sandwich or pizza. Yeah, and sometimes I order Korean foods that I can eat. Yeah, I don't eat other meat except for beef. So I order beef dishes and then I eat. Yeah. Ah, she had no money and her phone was off. No, that is crazy. Oh, you're so welcome. You're really welcome. I'm glad you guys joined the live today. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep it on the channel so that others who also who couldn't join the live will be able to watch it later. Do you like Indian food? I think biryani is similar to jollof, so jollof rice. So I think I can eat biryani. I actually wanted to try curry. I think you guys make curry, right? I want to try curry. I heard Indian food is very spicy, so I want to try it. I really want to try it. How much time provided for holidaying? Usually it depends, 2 months. Yeah, if I'm gonna vacate in June, probably June 21st, and school is gonna reopen in September. Yeah, so July, August, and then early September we reopen. So 2 months, maybe 2 weeks. Yes. Yeah. And the last time we vacated in December and we reopened in March. So usually it's 2 months and some weeks. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for thinking to cook for me in the future. All right. For the language school, how many semesters? I think it was 6. I don't know where my results, my transcript is at. I would have checked the number of semesters, but I think it was 6 semesters. Yeah, one was in August to December. Was this December or November? I don't remember. Yeah, to November, and then December to March. I think it's either 6. Yeah, I think it's 6. Yeah. Let me count the number of classrooms I used. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think it was 4. Actually, I'm so confused right now. But it depends on the university where you're doing your language school. Yeah, it depends on that. But I think it's 4. I'm eating right now. Enjoy. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the live also. Please, if you're new here, kindly subscribe to my channel. And please like the live before you leave. Please like the live before you leave. I'm gonna do some lives also on TikTok. I don't know, this happened. I was doing a live and they suddenly suspended my live. I don't know what I've done to TikTok. Yeah, but maybe next time I'll do another one on TikTok and you guys can join there also. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much for joining the live. So guys, that teaches in Korean and English. Sometimes it's there, but when you get there, they only teach Korean. For me, when I was registering my courses to come to my university, they said the language of instruction is English, but when I came, it's only Korean. So sometimes it's there, but in reality, it's in Korean. What? TikTok is banned in India? Oh, so sorry. But I'm still gonna do lives on YouTube also, so watch out for that. Of course, I'm gonna post it on my community so that you'll see it before I start the live. Yes, I use the same name on TikTok. Please go there and follow me and then share my content also. Thank you. Oh, why is it banned in India though? That is so bad. Oh my God. Ah, oh, okay, okay, all right, no problem. I'll still do lives here on YouTube. So right now I need to get more subscribers and more views on my YouTube. So guys, please help me by sharing my content so that like I reach a larger audience and then I get more subscribers. You know, living here with on this scholarship, what's it called, stipend, is not easy, so we have to get something extra to, you know, get some money also from that. But right now I can't monetize my YouTube yet because it is not yet 1,000, and also the views has to reach 4,000 watch hours before. So please help me share my content, and then please get people to subscribe to my channel. Please, if you have friends, please ask them to subscribe to my channel. Please take their phones and press the subscribe button for me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. I'm so grateful. India and China relationship was no good. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for you guys. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. So if there isn't any more questions, I'm going to end the live here. So I'm gonna make other videos also and upload, okay, about some of the questions that you asked there, just for other people who couldn't join the live, so that they would also get answers to their questions. Yes, so I am going to make an extra video and then upload it probably um this weekend or next week. I'm really busy right now, so, but I'm gonna try my best. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Room tour video. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do that. Actually, my room is very small, but I'm gonna do that for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Content and insight of a class as a viewer we are curious about. Um, well, here it's not so easy to, video class activities. So if I'm gonna do that, I have to now ask permission from my classmates before I'm able to do that. Also from the professor, if I'm able to film the class activities and then post on my YouTube just for others to see. But I will surely ask my classmates and my professor if they are uh, they are comfortable with me doing that. Surely I'm gonna do that. Okay. All right. Rent information. My God. As I said, I pay 300,000 a month. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna do that. All right, guys. Okay. Then I think this is it. Okay. We are gonna end the live here. I have to go and shower and rest. I'm so tired. All right. Have a nice day wherever you all are. Okay. See you next time. And please share my videos and let other people subscribe. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Okay. A day in my life vlog. I'm gonna do that. All right. Bye. Take care too. Bye. Thank you all for joining. I'm so grateful. Bye bye.